Alright, here we are. Gonna be doing a Boston butt today. It's just a little 3-pound butt I'm just cooking up so I can have for lunch throughout the week. Pull it, so temperature's getting back up on the smoker. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. I just pulled the lid off to brush the grate, so that's why it's not as hot as it you may think it should be to put a butt on here. But yeah, gonna get it going. Also got some chunks of mesquite and apple that I'm gonna throw in there. I really like mesquite flavor, but I'm gonna see how the apple does to mellow out some of the bite that the mesquite can have. Even though I like it, my family's also gonna be eating this too, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so here's my dual temp. Got a Target food temp of 195. Gonna set that up, so we'll try and keep the smoker between 225 and 250, and maybe check it here in a little while after a couple hours and see what that looks like. And grab some wood here. This is how I like to put in my wood. Now, I know a lot of guys with the Smoky Mountains will just put the wood in first and then light it, but I tend to like to do it this way, only because I feel like a lot of the wood can get burned off if the smoker takes too long to heat up. But I've had it happen a couple of times where, you know, it took a good 45 minutes for the smoker to heat up, and by that time, you know, you lose a lot of smoke from the wood. I like to get all the smoke that I can out of it. Whether that's right or not, I don't know, you guys can tell me, but that's what I like to do. So, got all the vents all the way open right now, so gonna leave it that way until it gets back up to temp. Like I said, looking at trying to keep it between 215 and 225, so see how that works. Alright, so here we are about an hour into this cook. It's pretty windy. At 180, 106 for the food temp, 282 for the grill temp. You know, the this thermometer is obviously a little off. I haven't quite figured out which one's the bad thermometer, because, you know, this isn't exactly the most high quality of temperature probes here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and close this guy down halfway, and we'll go ahead and also close off this other vent. I was going to close down the top vent, but we'll go ahead and close off this other vent, maybe 3/4. That'll actually do a good job of maintaining temp. But yeah, looking good so far. Let's go ahead and see what we got on the inside of here. And that's looking really good too. So this is good. Put it back on there. But, yeah. So we'll see how things progress throughout the rest of this cook. It's doing pretty good, pretty well on par. So yeah, we'll come back in about another hour. Alright, so here we are. It's about 2 hours into it. Hit 152 there for a meat temp. Let's take a look at it, see what it looks like in there. Looking pretty good there. So that's good. Alright, so try and get that temperature to go down there. I spent more time gauging myself off of the actual dome thermometer, so we'll see. I closed off some of the vents a little more, and actually maybe we'll go ahead and close off this top vent just a little bit. I need my pliers for that one. Alright. Close that there. Alright, and that should do. We'll come back a little later, see how this is doing. Alright, so we're about 4 hours in. I went ahead and let it go for 2 more hours before coming out here and checking, but we're up to 170. Skipped the, went ahead and went past that stall point, so it took about 2 hours to get past that stall temp. Temperature on the grill is still pretty high, but we'll go ahead and take a look, see what things are looking like in here. That is looking really good. Yep, might have to have some tonight to actually test it out, make sure it's going to taste good for lunch. But anyway, yep, that's where we're at. Alright, so it is 9:06 p.m. We are it's about 7 hours, just under 7 hours into this cook. We're at 194. I switched out temps so I could start using the wireless inside, make life a little easier. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this off now at 194. It'll be good to go. Actually, and yeah, we'll just go ahead and see how things look in here. Take it inside. Gonna probe it as well, just to once I get inside with the instant read. But that looks pretty good right there. And when I took out the old thermometer, it was actually pretty good with the probe tenderness. So yeah, we'll get this off there. Gonna tent it for a little while longer, and then I'll pull it. Alright, so there's the finished product. It's been resting for almost 40 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it now. Just a little tired, want to go to bed, so I don't want to wait too much longer to do it. But you know, looking pretty good here. Looks good. Looks like got a decent smoke ring in there. Try a piece. That's pretty good. Cool. Well, cook time turned out to be just shy of 7 hours on this. It's only a 3-pound butt. As far as how I cooked it, just used my regular rub that I use, and the only thing I did different is this time I actually went ahead and put some mustard, coated it with mustard before I put the rub on there. I know a lot of people do that. Some people do it, some people don't. I've never done it before, so I figured I'd give it a shot. First time for everything. And yeah, so that's that.